Okay guys, I'm just going to go through the strategy that I do, the 71 strategy. Now this is the easiest strategy I think that if anybody's busy can actually do. Now I was struggling, to be honest, when I first started doing different strategies, jumping between one and another. Couldn't find it because I was busy, couldn't find how to work it, and I get that. People are busy and trying to find a strategy. Now this literally takes me, I would say, no more than 2 hours a week to trade, and I'm doing quite well, to be honest. And that's not floating my own boat, but I'm doing all right. So if you want to learn this, I'm just going to go through some bits. Now, there's some bits you need for this community that you can have, but you can do it without the community, but it'll make your life harder. Now this will make it, so first thing first is the impulse scanner. Now the impulse scanner is, and I'll quickly show you what it is. It tells you what's trending. Now I trade with the trend. Okay, trend is your friend. So this tells you what time frames are trending up. Now I trade from the 5 minute to the daily, so I want all mine in the same direction. So as you can see here, USD CAD is all the same direction, so I star that, and all I do on a Sunday night or a Monday morning is I come along and star these. Now that's, and just basically click through these. Watch how long it takes me to do this. Okay, now this is a Saturday afternoon, I'm doing this video, but just watch. Right, I'm just flicking through. Now this would have took you probably 40 minutes, 50 minutes, maybe longer than that on the charts, just analysing them. Okay, now we might not get, because it's Saturday, you might not get a few. We've got one or two, we've got one I think at the moment. Okay, let's see how we get. Okay, not doing very well. Oh, got another one there, so that's two. So it doesn't matter how many you get. If you only get two, you only get two. That's what you trade all week, well, for now. So we've got three. Okay, and this is a Saturday afternoon, so Sunday I'll check them again anyway. For this instance, we've got three. Then all I do now is, once I've done that, okay, is, as it says here, I mark the pairs on the trading view. Now here, I'll take these ones off because I've marked these there just to. Okay, what I do is I come, so I mark, I work out which ones they were. There's a trading view. Okay, so we're looking for NZ USD. So I go to NZ USD, and I've got my NZ USD, because it was a up move. Okay, I mark it blue for up. Now we're looking for USD CAD, and it's a, so that's a down, sorry, NZ USD was a down, apologies, my fault. So we're looking, so that'll be a buy, so it'll be red, sorry, a sell, so it'll be red. And then so we're looking for USD CAD, which is a buy. USD CAD, so it's blue, so it's a buy. Okay, and then we're looking for USD JPY. USD JPY, what was that again? Sorry. USD JPY was a buy. USD JPY. Okay, so I've marked them. Now that's it. Now I just imagine that's like 10 or whatever, right? Perfect. Okay, guys. So once you've marked them, okay, and they're all ready to go, you just then go to the chart itself and have a look. Now this is one I had earlier. Now I actually marked this one from trading from Impulse anyway, USD CAD, and I actually got this one, so it's still trending up as it is now. But we'll check it on Monday as it is Saturday. So this one here. Okay, now I've put this in rewind mode and show you what I've done. So we've done the impulse for pairs, okay, or you can analyze the charts yourself, okay, but it take you longer. It took me, what, 5 minutes, less than that actually. Mark the pairs on TradingView, which I've done, and then we're gonna, okay, set alarm for Bollinger Band break. Now Bollinger Band break, easy. So these are these clouds here, okay. Now if it's gonna go up, what happens is it pushes down to the lower part of the Bollinger Band, breaks the Bollinger Band, and then shoots on up. Think of it as an elastic band. It stretches down and then shoots on back up. Look at it, hit the Bollinger Band there and then push back up. Now it's breaking. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see 2 seconds, you can see it broke the Bollinger Band. Yeah, I've put a little circle there, and then it shot back up, and that's what you're looking for. Now, if it was a down move, okay, if it was going down, you want to look in for a Bollinger Band break above, and then you want it to shoot back down. But obviously this is going up, so that's why it doesn't shoot back down, because it's trending up. So it pushes down here and then it shoots back up. Now, if you haven't got a Bollinger Band break, you put an alarm for it, and then that's it, done. You wait, see what happens from there. Now, as we've got one already and we've come to the charts and it's like this already, you're thinking, okay, happy days. So next stage then, okay, now you're looking for breaker structure. Well, if we come here, now breaker structure is, all it is breaking the last high, because we're going up. We want to break the last high, okay, and then that's classed as breaker structure. So if I just push it, a little thing here, so as it's coming up, oh, just 2 seconds, I'll do it a different way. Yeah, I'll do this, it'll be easier. As it's coming up, like there, goes back down, it's pulled back here, comes back up. Now, this is classed as, this is here, it pushes past the last high, break structure, comes back down, it comes past, breaks the last high, okay? So this here, okay, this here breaks this high, that breaker structure. Then this here breaks this high here. So this is classed as breaker structure, okay? If it's going down the way, okay, I'll do one going down the way. Let me just get rid of these first. If it was going down the way, okay, break the last low. Up, pull back, pushing back. This is the last low here. Breaks it, pulls back, breaks the last low here, breaker structure. Okay. This is break. This here breaks this one there. This here breaks this here. Breaker structure, breaker structure. You get me? That's classed as breaker structure. How easy is that? You're just looking for breaker structures. Right, so this here is the last high. It was here, that broke structure there. Let me move it up. This here, breaker structure. Bollinger Band break, then breaker structure. If there's no Bollinger Band break there, we don't touch it. Okay? Easy, breaker structure. Last high, come push back, pull back down here, breaker structure. Right, so we've got the impulse pairs, the mark trading view, then we've got the Bollinger Band break, and then we've got the breaker structure. Now we're looking for the pullback. Okay, as it starts pulling back here, we can set our fibs. So if you come to the trade, it's like this. You can, straight away you can put your fibs out. Okay, I'll just put my fibs out straight away because this is starting to pull back already, and it could just come straight back down. Now I would do what the fibs are. Okay, if you're going to go a buy, you want to go from the low to the high, wick to wick. Let me just zoom in. I haven't got that properly. So you want the low to the high, wick to wick. Okay, wick to wick. There you go. Now we set the fibs up. If you're going from for a sell, you're going to go from the high to the low, wick to wick. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's easy enough. Setting fibs are easy. The settings of it, don't worry about that. If you come and give us a shout, I'll tell you what the settings are. So let's get rid of these fibs. Okay, so let's get rid of these fibs now. Okay, so we set our fibs out and it's starting to pull back. Now, okay, we're looking for an alarm on the 382. Now, you just think about this, right? You've come to the charts and you've done your impulse quickly, right? Just work out the time of it. So it took you 5 minutes to do that, roughly. Then you put your alarm on a Bollinger Band break. Now, if you've already got that and you've already got the breaker structure, then all you're doing is waiting for the pips. And that, if he comes to the chart like this, like I have, right? How long did that take you? It took you what? 10 minutes? 5 minutes? Not even that. And you do this with every pair. Now, if you've got 5 pairs, it takes you what? No more than fucking, pardon my French, no more than 15, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour max. And then all you're doing is putting an alarm on the 382. I can't put alarm on because I'm doing replay. So you put a alarm on here, the 382. That's it. I'm waiting, then I'm waiting for my alarm to go off. You've done that in the Sunday night or Monday morning. Done. right? But if you come to certain stages, all you're doing is setting alarms and then wait for the next stage. Now you can do this on your phone as well. So when the alarm goes off, you can actually just quickly go on your phone, move it around, set your alarm on it. Quite easy. It just doesn't take that long. It's quite easy. I do it all the time on my phone if I'm working. If you're out with the missus and the kids or whatever, and just set your alarms, and that's it, done. They're easy to set up, so very easy. So you come to the stage here, you got your alarm, and then what happens then is you go away, and then you come back, and your alarm goes off, and you're thinking, right, my alarm's gone off. Let me just rewind that slightly because I didn't want to go too fast. Okay, right. So your alarm's gone off here, and all you need to do now is you just set a pending. Okay. And then you set and forget. Done. That's it. Okay. I put a little bit of padding on it. Okay, just in case it takes some liquidity down here. Now don't worry about liquidity, but liquidity is basically liquidity grab, money comes up and shoots back up again. Okay. And that's it there. Now I set this trade here, but I don't go higher than the last high, because if it needs to break the high, then it's got to do something extra. So I liked it just to take it just before the high. Okay, because I don't want it to break another high. Okay, because it's just more something else it needs to do, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so what I'm looking for on this, okay, I'm looking for a nice flag. Now you don't want it to come straight down like this. Okay, and if it starts doing that, I'd probably pull out the trade. If you keep it, but if you set it and forget it, that's fine. But if it starts doing that, and it could just blow straight through. So what you want to do, or what you want it to do, you want it to flag like this, and then go up. Okay, you want it to flag like that, nice flag, and then up. Okay, easy enough. So let's just play this out. As you can see, it flagged in, touched my 71, okay, and then went straight up, and then come back down, and then went down again, and you're thinking, oh my god, okay, and then, but I set it and forget. If it blows me out, blows me out, and I just played around for a bit, and I thought, all right, if it win, it win, it win, it win. Now some trades will last for days, okay, but it's a set and forget strategy, and then you go, oh no, close. And then comes back down again. And you're thinking, is this ever going to win? And it starts playing again. And then takes my profit. Done. Okay, so that's it. Nice flag, then flag back up, and then back down again, and then just played around a bit. Now, it's up to yourself if you want to take the trades at a certain point. So if it got to a certain point, just take it. It's up to you. Close at the weekends. That's your own trading plan. But this, to me, is probably the easiest strategy that I've ever done. And to me, for mindset, it's easy in that respect. So let me just go over in a minute exactly what we did again, and then we'll call it a day. Thank you. 2 seconds. Okay, guys. So we're just going to run through quickly. So, and I'm going to show you what time roughly, roughly it takes. So impulse for pairs, okay. Go on the impulse, you check your pairs. So you come here, you check up your pairs. Now, like I said before, you can go and analyse the chart yourself individually. Now, if you go for individually pairs, looking at the 1 minute to also the 5 minutes to the daily, it could take you a while working out, is it going trending up or is it trending down? It could take you a couple of minutes on each pair, a couple of minutes on each time frame for each pair, so say 10-15 minutes. And if you've got 28 pairs, times that by 5 minutes at a time. A long time. I'm not going to do the maths. Anyway, so you do that. It took me 5 minutes, not even that. And once I've done that, then I would go back to my chart, and then I would then transfer them pairs that I picked on here. For sells, I would then put a red, and then buys I put blue. Okay, so I mark my pairs on TradingView. Once I've done that, I then come and set an alarm for a Bollinger Band break if it hasn't got one already. Now, just come to the charts, and if it's like that, perfect. If it's not, alarm, done. Wait for the next pair. The next stage is then you want is a break of structure. If If it hasn't got breaker structure, you then set an alarm for breaker structure. Easy enough. Once you've done the breaker structure, once it breaks structure and it's going up, you can then set your fibs out once it starts pulling back. Now, there's another little way that, because it goes up, it's carrying up, and you think, well, when do I set my fibs? You can put an alarm after breaker structure if you want to. Okay, you can let it go up a bit, keep going up, and then what you could do is you could say it comes to here, you could just put an alarm here. Okay, and once then, when you come to the chart, alarm goes off. Say that the chart, you come to the chart, for instance, the chart comes to here, and you've not got your fibs out. Okay, and you've come to the alarm, to the chart, and you've put your fibs out. Let me just take this out quickly. And alarm's gone off. You go, okay, that's fine. It's pulled back. I'll get back in the trade now. So you don't need to put your fibs out straight away if you don't want to. You can just set an alarm for it, and then push this down a bit. Okay, and then this wouldn't be there. You go, right, well, I'll put a pending on now, and you just come in and then put a long there, and that's basically it. So you don't need to put your fibs out straight away if you're worried about, well, where do I put my fibs out? You can set an alarm for coming back, but it has to push up a decent amount, and then once it goes going up, you just put your fibs, put an alarm on it, and then as it comes down, and then you can put your fibs out, and then if it's gone past the 382, that's fine. Doesn't matter, because you've got your alarm out anyway, and it was roughly near the 382 anyway, and then you just then put a pending in at the 71. Does that make sense? So yeah, so simple. Everyone happy with that? Okay, once you get your fibs out, again, like I said, you're setting your alarms for 382 or 50, depending which you do if you don't put the fibs out, and then once the alarms go off, then you're putting your pending on the 71. Does that make sense? Just little tweaks like that, you'll get used to how you do it on the strategy. But I think the hardest bit with this is find the pairs if you've not using Impulse. But Impulse is probably the way ahead. If you're an experienced trader or a newbie, it literally tells you, literally tells you what's trending and what's not. And trade with the trend, guys. Trend is your friend. It makes massive sense. So I hope you like the video. Hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions, let me know. Yeah, thanks so much. Please subscribe to the channel, please. Much appreciated. Takes 2 seconds. And then please share as well. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.